Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm making a video today for the Not Too Shabby Design team, and I'm featuring this stamp set from Papery Ink, which is called Balloon Ride. It's got some really cute balloons, critters, some floral, some sentiments, some balloons, and some stars. I made two cards earlier this month featuring this stamp set for my design team. But this card is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm taking on a grungy steampunk theme. This embossing folder from Doris is perfect for a steampunk theme. Before I started the video, I went ahead and embossed two pieces of paper. One is a cream color and one is black. I will be using the black panel on our card today. I went ahead and I used a stitched rectangle die and trimmed my panel. And now I'm going to show you which medium I used for creating this steampunk background. So I took some of this opal polish from Cosmic Shimmer. It is the golden flamingo color. And as you can see, when I apply it to this cream colored paper, it's pink. Well, it's kind of shiny pinkish goldish. If I was applying it to white paper, it would be 100% pink. When I apply it to this black paper, it is gold. And that's the color that we're looking for our background steampunk for this card. Taking a little bit of a mixed media vibe today and using this opal polish to distress my background. I'm going to use this on two of my, I have two black panels, and I will go ahead and cover them with this and then let them dry a little bit and then select one to be used for the card. I think each one looks a little bit different in the end. It depends on the way the polish is applied to the different sections of the panel. And I think that was what makes it unique. So I really like the way this is looking, and I can't wait to finish it later, but I'm going to go ahead and let these dry right now. Now let's go ahead to our stamping. We're going to use the medium balloon and the large balloon. I grabbed the wrong ink there. This time we're using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I have to stamp twice to get a crisp image. Here we have it ready to be colored. So instead of using alcohol markers today, I'm using these gel pens. They're all metallic, and they're by Kaiser Craft. Now, I purchased these in a large pack with a whole bunch of different colors at a stamp show that I attended last year, and I couldn't find a link to that large set anywhere that you could actually purchase, but I did find the metallic set on Amazon. So I will have a link below to that metallic set. I'll also have a link below to the Not Too Shabby shop where you can purchase this adorable stamp set, which I hope I'm showing you that it can be very versatile. The first card that I made with it was a slimline card with a lot of pastels and light colors. And this time we're going with a steampunk grungy look, just changing up our medium and using maybe something besides alcohol markers really makes a difference. These gel pens are all metallic, so they have a nice shine to them, and they definitely remind you of a grungy steampunk type theme. But back to the stamp, when you can purchase it at Not Too Shabby. The Papery Ink has a whole bunch of stamp sets that are available at Not Too Shabby. The link below will take you to the Not Too Shabby shop, and if you use that link below, you're using my affiliate link, and that affiliate link provides me with a very small amount commission for referring people to the shop. If you use that link, whatever you purchase in that shop, basically I get credit for, and I really appreciate it if you would do that. It helps to show that people are watching my videos and actually checking out the shop after they watch my videos and seeing what's available. Not only will you find stamps from Papery Ink there, but there's so many different companies that you could purchase stamps there. There's Honeybee, my favorite things, Lawn Fawn, Whimsy. Um, there's so many that I can't even think of all of them. All right. But you'll be really surprised at the variety. I know when I first started shopping there, I was just like thrilled at the different variety, and you get 10% off every day. So automatically you're getting 10% off. If you use the code listed below in my description box, you'll get 10% off. Now that applies to mostly everything in the shop. There's some exclusions. You can buy embellishments there. Um, Catherine Pooler ink you can buy there. So yeah, really great products from many of the top name stamp companies that are out there today, but also really great stamps from Not Too Shabby. Jamie, the owner of Not Too Shabby, released several stamp sets this year, and in August there'll be more Not Too Shabby stamp sets released. So my August videos will feature the brand new release from Not Too Shabby. So I'm really excited. I saw a couple sneak peeks of what they look like, and I think it's going to be a really fun set of stamp sets to create with. So make sure you check that out. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. You can just click on the link and it will subscribe you to my channel. And if you click on the little bell icon, you'll get notified every time I post a video. Not only do I do recorded videos, but I also do live videos occasionally, about once or twice a week. Now, back to our panel that I use the opal polish on. I have Distress ink and I have Archival ink. And I'm just running those over the top of the panels. This gives it an even more distressed look, and it brings out some really rich, warm colors. I was really pleased with how those turned out. So I selected one of the panels that I like the best, and I'm taking this sentiment that I cut out, and I used embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. The sentiment says, "You will reach new heights," and the sentiment was embossed with Brutus Monroe gilded. I'm sorry, the sentiment says, "Hope you reach new heights." I'm going to show you how to emboss a button, and this gives it a wonderful distressed old world look. I'm taking Brutus Monroe embossing ink, and I'm covering that button with that embossing ink. And then I'm taking the gilded, which is a gold metallic embossing powder from Brutus Monroe, and I'm covering those buttons to the best that I can with that embossing powder. Now, there'll be a couple little spots that I missed where I had to pick it up with my fingers, but it doesn't matter. That gives it an even better distressed look. And then I just go ahead and take my heat gun and emboss it, and it's no problem. It doesn't melt the button. It doesn't harm the button in any way. And in the end, you have two really great embellishments that you can use on your cards. And just imagine, you can emboss buttons in any color that you like. Not only could you emboss buttons, you can emboss brads, different things that you want to attach to your card. And it gives it more of a mixed media feel. And it's fun and exciting to change it up. I think so anyways. Okay, so we're getting towards the end here, folks. I'm going to adhere the panel to this nice brown cardstock, which is called Macchiato. It's from Brutus Monroe. And I'm using these little foam dots to pop up my sentiment, which again, I distressed it with some vintage photo distress ink, not distress oxide, but distress ink. And now I'm just deciding where to arrange my balloons. I was a little bit torn on which way to arrange them, but I just went with my original layout. And then this stamp set comes with these little critters that you can put inside the baskets of the hot air balloons, and I wasn't going to use them because I thought that it didn't really lend itself to a steampunk theme. But then once I put the hot air balloons on my panel, they just seem so empty. Like I'm sending up some hot air balloons empty. That's really highly unlikely. You would always have someone or something, in the basket. So a little bit later, after I adhere my buttons, I'm going to put some little critters in the baskets. And actually on my prototype card that I showed you earlier, I'm going to go ahead and put some of those critters in the basket too. And I think it turned out great with those little critters. I'm so glad that I used them. It really pulled it all together. And that, after all, is how the stamp set was designed to be used. I'm using Beacon 3-in-1 to adhere my buttons. This Beacon 3-in-1 glue is great for using on mixed media and also for paper. But I put both of my buttons on and then I just set that aside to dry. And I think that those buttons are so stinking cute. I love the way they turned out. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside of the card panel using the stamps from the Papery Ink Balloon Ride stamp set. And the stamps have like a little heart banner and a little stars banner and then a sentiment in the middle. And for that I used Brutus Monroe Raven ink. Okay, so let's go ahead and stick this inside our card. The sentiment reads, "The beginning of something beautiful." For our card panel, I used Brutus Monroe Macchiato cardstock, which is a nice rich brown, and I think it goes really well with our steampunk theme. There's a couple things I want to mention about Not Too Shabby that I forgot earlier. There's a rewards program, so once you sign in and have an account, you are able to be eligible for rewards. Every time you purchase something from the shop, you get points. And those points accumulate to the point where you can use those points to purchase something from the shop. So that's a really nice perk. And there's also free shipping on orders $35 or more. And you get a free gift if your order is $60 or more, and then another type of free gift if your order is $100 or more. So a lot of great perks to supporting Not Too Shabby, which is a small, small business. And they do great things. And I hope that you will take a look through their shop. And the next time you're in the market for a new release, check out Not Too Shabby first, because they might have it and you might be able to get it for 10% off. And shipping is super fast. You'll get it within a matter of days. Okay, so what I did was I had this little envelope full of cutouts from the last time I made this card, and I saved them. Everything is cut out with my brother's Scan and Cut, and we've got little critters. So I'm so glad that I saved them because it saved me the step of having to recolor and recut. So whenever you are making a card, if you have extra little bits and pieces, save them because you could use them again in the future. The large balloon has a giraffe, like a mama bat giraffe and a baby giraffe, and the medium balloon has monkey, a little monkey and a big monkey. And I'm just going ahead and gluing these down and using a block just to make sure that they stick well. Both cards now have the little critters inside the baskets, which I thought worked out really well because they kind of looked empty without it. I'm using some Brutus Monroe hyperpigment in rose gold, and I'm going to apply this to the balloons. This is a highly pigmented medium, and it makes everything sparkle. So anywhere that there's brown tones, I'm using this rose gold shimmer pen. Well, I turned it into a pen. What I did was I put a little bit of the hyperpigment on a block, and then I used my water brush to paint it onto the balloons. Okay, and here I have some Spectrum Noir Sparkle glitter pen. It's sort of like a silverish sparkle, and I put some of that on my little acrylic block, and I'm going to go ahead and paint basically the colored areas where I have the colored panels. Anything that is not brown, basically, I'm painting with this Spectrum Noir. So I've got two different kinds of sort of sparkle to finish it off. And here we have our finished cards. Hopefully you can see that sparkle from the camera. Hope you reach new heights. Look at that. That is so cool. I think it turned out great. Thank you so much for watching today, and don't forget to check out my links below for more information. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Not only do recorded videos, but I also do live card making, and that's always a lot of fun to participate in, and I do lots of giveaways. So I think you'll find a lot from my channel, and I hope you'll join me over there. Have a great day. Bye bye.